Canada only, informational only, not financial, tax, legal, or medical advice. Verify current rules, limits, and eligibility directly with the Government of Canada and your provider. If housing feels impossible in Canada, you're not alone, but you can build a plan that runs on autopilot. Bidwan sundur förstangum. Endowed is doorn even. Ibviteri kan your pendubernas, giwansin nad. Today I'll explain the first home savings account, the tax-free savings account, and the registered retirement savings plan in plain English. Then I'll give you a calm, simple autopilot plan you can actually stick to. Here's the truth. When prices are high, rent is high, and life is expensive, people freeze. They feel like, what's the point? But the point is control. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a plan you can run consistently. 3 Canadian accounts matter here. First, the First Home Savings Account. This is designed for first-time home buyers in Canada. It's built for saving and investing toward a down payment. With rules you must follow. Second, the tax-free savings account. This is the flexible default for most people. It can be used for an emergency buffer, future plans, or long-term investing. Third, the registered retirement savings plan. This is more retirement-focused. It can matter later, but today we keep it simple. Here's the repeatable decision rule. If buying a first home is a real goal, the First Home Savings Account deserves a look early. If you're unsure, the tax-free savings account is a simple default start. Not because you need to be perfect, because you need momentum. Now, here is the autopilot plan. 3 steps. Step 1. Open one account. If a first home is your goal, open the First Home Savings Account. If you're unsure, open the tax-free savings account first. Either way, the win is that you start. Step 2. Automate a small contribution, weekly or bi-weekly. Even small amounts count. Automation beats motivation. Every time. If your provider allows it, set an automatic deposit from your bank. Make it boring. Make it repeatable. Make it automatic. Step 3. Invest simply. One boring diversified core. Not 10 different things. Not switching every week. Not chasing trends. One diversified approach, and you stick with it. Now let's add the one strategy that quietly builds wealth without needing perfect timing. It's called dollar cost averaging. That means you invest a set amount on a schedule. Even when the market is up, even when the market is down. You stop trying to guess the perfect moment, and you build consistency instead. Dollar cost averaging helps in 2 ways. First, it reduces stress because you're not making a big decision every time you invest. Second, it can reduce regret because you're buying across different prices over time. You're building a habit, not gambling on timing. This is where passive income investing fits. The calm version. Not hype, not gambling, just building a simple system you can live with. Set it up, let it run, keep showing up. A simple rule that reduces stress is this. Do not build a Franken-portfolio. Do not buy a bunch of random individual stocks when you're stressed. Start with exchange-traded funds and build one holding at a time. One core first. Then add later, only if you truly need to. If your platform offers it, use a dividend reinvestment plan for eligible holdings. Again, simple, automatic, consistent. Now let's make this even more practical, without turning it into a complicated finance lesson. Here's the simplest order of operations for Canadians who feel stretched. First, build a small buffer, not a perfect emergency fund. Just a small cushion so one surprise bill doesn't blow up your plan. Even a tiny buffer reduces stress and helps you stay consistent. Second, choose the account that matches your goal. If a first home is a real goal and you expect to buy within a few years, the First Home Savings Account is worth considering early. If you are unsure or you want flexibility for life changes, the tax-free savings account is a calm default. And if you already have a registered retirement savings plan through work, that can be a later layer. But you don't need to master everything today. Third, match your investing style to your nervous system. If market swings make you panic and stop contributions, you need a calmer approach. The perfect investment does not matter if you can't stick with it. A good enough diversified core that you hold steadily is what builds momentum. Here's a simple stress test you can use. If you saw your account drop for a while, would you stop the plan? If the honest answer is yes, your plan is too aggressive for right now. Go simpler. Go steadier. You can always optimize later. Now, a quick word about fees and friction. A lot of Canadians lose progress not because they choose the wrong investment, but because their plan is annoying to maintain. So, reduce friction. Choose a setup that makes it easy to automate deposits. Keep the number of holdings small, and avoid switching your approach every time you hear a new opinion. This is also where dollar-cost averaging quietly shines. It lowers the pressure to time the market. It turns investing into a routine, not a reaction. And, over time, routine is what creates wealth. One more calm rule that protects your future self. Set a monthly money meeting with yourself. Once per month, on the same day, you check 3 things. 1. Did the automatic contribution happen? 2. Is your spending stable enough to continue? 3. Is your account still aligned with your goal? Then you stop. No daily checking, no doom scrolling, no tinkering. And if you're in a heavy season, here's the fallback plan that still counts as progress. Lower the contribution amount, but do not stop the autopilot entirely. Even a smaller amount keeps the system alive. That's how Canadians build stability in real life, not in perfect conditions. If you want examples of Canadian brokerages people talk about, 2 names you may hear are Questrade and Wealthsimple. This is not a recommendation. It is simply an example of platforms Canadians mention when they want low friction and lower fees. Always verify fees, features, and account eligibility for your situation. Now, a quick reality check. The plan works because you keep showing up, not because you predict the future. Consistency beats intensity. Here are the biggest mistakes that break people. 1. Waiting for the perfect time. Perfect time rarely arrives. Autopilot starts when things are imperfect. That's the whole point. 2. Overcomplicating with too many investments. More choices usually means more stress. Keep it simple first. 3. Chasing dividends when you're stressed. Dividends are not the same as safety. Stability first. Then optimize later after your system is steady. And here's the closing message. If housing feels impossible, your goal today is one action. Open the right account. Automate a small contribution. Pick one boring diversified core. Use dollar-cost averaging so you keep going without perfect timing. Then stop tinkering. Canada only. Start here playlist is on the channel.